This is one of the most scariest thing that we face literally every day. Whether we are washing our hairs or whether we are combing our hairs or whether we are just doing this, you'll see some sort of strands in our hand or bunch of hairs in our hand, and that is the biggest nightmare for every woman out here, including me. But it is very important for us to understand that if we want to know more about it, it is important to understand that this hair fall is not just merely a hair fall. There are different types to it, right? There are different causations of it. And if you want to resolve it in right manner, the key difference of every type of hair fall and every cause of hair fall is very important to understand, right? So we can categorize it into three different type of hair falls if we want to understand it in a very, very simple manner. So first one is localized hair fall, or we could say patchy hair loss. So you'll see some bald spots on your scalp where there is a localized shedding of hairs from the root, right? The causation behind this particular type of hair fall would be autoimmune condition like alopecia areata, or there would be some very big deep infections like jaundice or typhoid, or not just a mid or a mild infection. That could be a very severe infections of such like fungal infections or jaundice, typhoid, or any of such things. This will particularly cause such type of patchy hair losses, right? This is one of the type. Another type would be generalized thinning, which is called diffused hair fall. So in this you will not see some bald spots on your scalp, but overall you will feel that the scalp and the hairs are getting very, very thin. You're not able to, like the way you were able to hold your hairs like this, now you just feel that it is only this much or this much. Something like that. There is a generalized thinning of hair, like graying of hairs or thinning of hairs. These particularly are because of nutritional deficiency, which is one of the most primary cause for it, or it is stress induced, or there is some sort of hormonal imbalance. This is particularly main reasons. We saw such generalized thinning cases mostly after COVID-19, right? Because your body is in a complete vitamin deficiency. Whether it is vitamin B12 or folic acid, such sort of vitamin deficiency will always cause this. So we saw such cases after COVID, and we can definitely resolve it by, again reviving this all problems back. Again, there is another type, right? Another type is called breaking of hair. Breaking of hair is like a midway break of hair. Your root is completely intact, your root is not damaged, but your hairs are breaking it from the middle. That is basically because of hair shaft damage, right? This will not have any internal causes. This is all because of the external stimulation. This happens generally to people who are into different kind of hair treatments, like you're dyeing or bleaching or any heat induced hairstyles that you have been doing for a very long time. So such kind of external stimulations that you are giving to your hairs, this will damage the shaft, and that's the reason that why your hairs will break from midway. One of the very important cause in this particular break would also be protein deficiency, right? Because your length is very much related to that. So protein deficiency will also cause this midway break of hairs. So these are three different categories of hair fall that every person will differently be having, right? It is very important to understand the key difference of it. Like if you are having this localized hair fall, then definitely it could be any infectious cause or autoimmune cause. If there is a generalized thinning of hair or a diffuse hair fall, then definitely the cause would be systemic, whether it would be stress induced, or it would be nutritional deficiency or hormonal imbalance or anything like that. And if it is a shaft damage or midway break of these hairs, then there is nothing a problem with the internal your system, right? It is because of the external damage that is being happening to the hairs. So you have to decide for yourself that which is one of the cause that you are having and which sort of hair fall that you are facing. And if you need any guidance for any such conditions ahead, I'm always available. You can text me on the mobile number given, or you can DM us on this page. Thank you.